Mail delegation is a very, very cool tool inside the Google world. What mail delegation allows you to do is see into somebody else's email without having to know their password. Now, it only works inside your company. So if you've got multiple businesses across multiple workspace accounts, unfortunately, that's not going to work, but it's very handy to use inside the business. Now, what most business owners do, or what most teams do in businesses when they need to share a mailbox, so maybe that's like sales at your company or support at your company. We've obviously got help at itGenius, which we use for our help desk. What some people will do is they'll just share that password with 10 people, which is a pretty big security risk. And even if you use LastPass, that's helpful, but it's not the best way to do it. There's an amazing feature called Mailbox Delegation, and Mailbox Delegation allows you to basically see into somebody else's bucket. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So when I have a mailbox that has been delegated to me, when I click on my accounts here, any accounts that I'm actually signed into, like that I know the actual credentials for, you'll see that I'm signed in. But there's also some other accounts down the bottom here, and see they have the word delegated next to them. So those accounts are accounts that I've been granted access to, but I don't need the password to log into them. So I can click, let's go to the itGenius archive. I can click that account, and it's going to open in a new tab, and I go straight into the mailbox without even needing to know the password. Now, unfortunately, this doesn't allow you to use like Google Drive, or I guess fortunately rather than unfortunately. It doesn't allow you to use Google Drive for that user. It doesn't allow you to completely pretend to be that user. It doesn't allow you to, see what's in their My Drive or in their chats or anything like that. All you're able to do is access their mail, and effectively allows you to work with their mailbox as if you were there. But when you send an email from that mailbox, it's actually going to say, okay, Peter Moriarty sent this email. So when I go compose, going to open this up here, and you'll see all their folders, and you can move emails into folders. This is really great for managing a shared mailbox. So I can send an email here. I'll send it to myself. I think hopefully it should work. This is a test, and I'll just put some rubbish in there. Now I can still choose if I want to send from multiple email addresses. There are different aliases defined. I can still do that, but when I hit send, it's going to appear in their sent mail like normal. So important to note, I'm going to zoom right in here so you can see. This is sent from that archive account. So you can see here, it's actually sent by. So it's going to note to anyone that it was actually sent by another human, but it's still going to have the intended outcome. So with that, we need to allow this via a policy, and then we need to set it up. And so if you want to allow your team to do this, you need to actually make sure that it is switched on. And so we're going to go ahead first and do that inside our admin panel. So if you haven't already learned how to access the admin panel, it's very simple. You just go to admin.google.com. You will need to be the super administrator for that. It'll probably ask you for your password again. And I'm going to show you where to go to switch on delegated mail. Now, sometimes when you're in the admin panel, you can actually kind of cheat and just use the search bar and find what you need really quickly. So I'm going to search for delegate and see if it pops up. Yes, it does. Great. So the easiest way to get to this, is to search for the word delegate and then go to mail delegation. It's hidden away in the Gmail settings. So from here you can see it's right up the top, nice and easy. Let users delegate access to their mailbox to other users in the domain. And we're going to switch that on. Now, importantly, this will take, if you're just switching this on now, if it was off and you've just switched it on, sometimes it can take 5 or 10 minutes before it works for your domain. So don't stress out too much if it doesn't work immediately. You might need to just switch on the policy and then come back after 5 or 10 minutes or an hour and have another crack at it. Here's how we're actually going to set it up. So remember we had the buckets of email. So let's say we've got sales at, and we want to delegate that to Peter. So we're actually going to start with the sales account and log into the sales account first. So the one that we want to share with others, we actually need to log into that account first. So if you're a business owner and you want to share your mailbox with someone to help you manage your email, you'll do that from your mailbox. If you've got like a shared mailbox currently, like sales at or something like that, we're going to go to the sales mailbox first. Once we've got this active, this is how we're going to make it happen. So In our Gmail settings, we're going to go to See All Settings, and then we're also going to go to Accounts, and then we're going to use the feature called Grant Access to your account. So this will appear. If that's not there right now in your account, it means the policy hasn't been activated, and you might need to wait 10 minutes to an hour for that to go through. That's how we do it. So we're going to add another account. And let's say if you're in the sales account right now, you're going to go back and add your own email address first, and then you're going to add the email addresses of any other team members that you'd like to share it with. So let's say, for example, I want to let Angel at itgenius.com access my email. I'll send that there, and that's going to send over an invitation. Cool. Anyway, you'll see them appearing here in pending once you've entered their email, and that process is pretty straightforward. Now, they need to go and accept the invitation. And once they've accepted the invitation, they will be able to see, or you will be able to see, if you've shared the sales mailbox or something else back to you, you'll be able to see it there as delegated, and then you can just go ahead and click the delegated button, or click onto the account that has been delegated, and you'll be able to access that account like I showed you earlier. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and if you need more help with your Google Workspace account, there's 4 ways that we can help. Number 1, join our free community group where others in the community help support each other with their Google Workspace accounts, and I'm in there from time to time answering questions as well. Number 2, take advantage of our free transfer in offer to get a bunch of additional value for your Workspace account just for transferring your billing over to itGenius. Number 3, you can take advantage of a free consultation if you qualify, or an IT systems check and audit for everything technology in your business. And number 4, if you need help right now, you can either join our concierge program or book a one-time fix-it service to get support from our professional support team for everything Workspace and the Google ecosystem. See you in the next one.